Right, I'm with Marc Skinner. 2-1 win over CB Hounslow. Obviously good to get the 3 points, but nature of the performance wasn't great.
No, the first half, obviously, they had a game plan, CB Hounslow. They sat off us first half, just invited pressure onto themselves. They just stuck 11 people behind the ball. We got 2-0 up, but it should have been more, in all honesty, first half. Second half, they've completely changed their game plan, gone for it. They've pushed 4 forwards, and they pressed us, and within 30 seconds, they've made it 2-1. Then they've made a game of it, but we didn't come out of change rooms at all. It's that old cliche, not coming out of change rooms second half. We were just not at the races straight away. We were poor. But yeah, wasn't great second half at all.
No, it was very much a game of two halves, wasn't it? I mean, first half, as you say, they sat off us. We looked good, moving the ball around. A couple of decent goals. White is okay, came from a mistake from the defender, and Darrell's was a tremendous finish.
Yeah.
And you thought it could have been any number. But the second half, we were hanging on.
Yeah, we were second half. They've Michael Eacott has kept us in it. Couple of one-on-ones, last-ditch saves. Like I said, he's kept us in it. They should have nicked an equaliser. We were very, very lucky today. Very poor performance second half. Yeah, it's not to my standard, not to Darren's, Donny's at all. Need to step it up for the next game, especially next week to Bedfont.
Yeah, it was disappointing across the park, really. As you say, Michael did well. Defensively, we looked a little bit shaky. There were times where we were giving the ball away in good positions, giving them opportunities to get back into the game. The much vaunted midfield three were off the boil today.
Yeah.
Looking at the wide players, Matty Auletta did some good things in patches, some nice touches, occasionally the wrong decision, and Whitey looked lively. So I guess if we're going to take any positives out of the game, it's got to be the performance of those two.
Yeah, definitely. The Whitey ran himself into the ground. He was kicked all over the shop. Auletta, it was one of his quieter games. Flashes of brilliance, but it just needs to be consistent. Obviously, CB Hounslow, not a physical side, but they're big and bolsterous, and they like to put a foot in a bit. But every team does at this league. But Matt, he was quiet. That's why he got taken off second half. But yeah, the wide boys were definitely the standout players for our midfield today.
Looking up top, Darrell once again works his arse off, gets battered left, right and centre. A little bit more clinical with the finishing, I think safe to say he needs to be that.
Yeah, he could have nicked number 3 at the end. It would have been his second goal. He's only a couple of yards out and he's just dragged it wide. I think he just kicked it in anger, in all honesty. He's had a bit of a frustrating second half. Like you said, he's been kicked all over the shop. But, you know what I mean? I love Darrell. Darrell's a great striker. He just beats himself up a bit too much, in all honesty. He's got bags of confidence about him, but it will come. I think he's a little bit worried about goal scoring at the moment. I think because he had a lot more last year, but he's doing a massive job for us up there, especially on his own. He knows, I think, I rate him highly. But yeah, the goals will keep coming for him. Like I said, he's got one today. He'll get plenty more by the end of the season. Yeah,
he's just got to be patient, hasn't he? I mean, as you say, you look at his all-round game, his hold-up play is superb, his link-up play is superb, so it's just a little bit more relaxing in front of goal.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
A word for Liam, late substitution, which was actually his 350th appearance for the club, which is fairly good going.
Absolutely fantastic for Liam. Obviously, he's moved on a couple of times over the years, but to do 350 appearances for any club, that's a huge achievement. Massive congratulations to Liam for doing that. That's a great achievement, and I'm sure we'll get something for him for doing that.
And then we move on now to next week. Absolutely huge game away at Bedfont Sports.
Yeah, it is now, yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
It's going to be, like I've just heard, they've nicked a late winner today. It would have been nice if they got the draw and we would have jumped above them today. But yeah, it's going to be a huge game next week. Every player knows that. I think we should have a completely full squad. There may be one that's not around, but the boys that are there, they know it's a massive game for this club next week. We need to go out there, get our heads right and get the result for next week.
Thank you very much, Mark.